Once a legendary football player, O.J. Simpson has passed away at the age of 76. The family of the Hall of Famer says he died of prostate cancer. Simpson's success was overshadowed by the brutal killings of his ex-wife and her friend. A jury found him not guilty of murder in 1995, but 2 years later, a civil trial jury found Simpson liable for the deaths. O.J. Simpson has sparked a range of emotions from Americans for decades now. It's incredible to see and learn of his death. 7 Action News anchor Mike Duffy with us now with more.
Well, Glenda, as you know, in the late 60s and 70s, he was considered one of the greatest athletes of his time. The once champion football star who was accused but later acquitted in a double murder case that rocked the world passed away. O.J. Simpson, known as the Juice, passed away Wednesday night. His family saying after a battle with prostate cancer, an All-American at USC and the Heisman Trophy winner in 1968, Simpson went on to the NFL to play for the Buffalo Bills and became a Hall of Famer.
We'll do on a 3rd down and 21.
In the late 60s and 70s, he was considered one of the greatest athletes in the country. O.J. Simpson, the Juice, an All-American at USC and the Heisman Trophy winner in 1968. Simpson went to the Buffalo Bills, turning a bad team into a good one and himself into a legend. The first player ever to gain 2,000 yards in a single NFL season, a Hall of Famer.
I'll never let you guys down, man. I'll live up to the honor of being in this hall and being on your team.
With athletic ability and star quality, he became one of the first black athletes to win off the field in the lucrative endorsement game. He starred in commercials and on TV and in movies, creating a celebrity lifestyle. But that changed in June 1994, when Simpson's ex-wife, Nicole Brown Simpson, was found brutally murdered. She'd been stabbed repeatedly and her throat was slit. Her friend, Ronald Goldman, was also repeatedly stabbed to death. Simpson quickly became a suspect. And after the now infamous white Bronco slow-speed chase, which was carried live on TV stations around the country, he was arrested, charged with both murders. Simpson's 9-month murder trial was broadcast to millions.
We, the jury, in the above entitled action, find the defendant, Orenthal James Simpson, not guilty of the crime of murder.
2 years later, sued in civil court by the parents of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman, Simpson was found liable for the deaths. His assets were seized, and he was ordered to pay $33.5 million in restitution to both victims' families. He never paid a dollar, and virtually bankrupt, Simpson's life became a decade-long encounter with the paparazzi. In 2007, Simpson was arrested after he and a friend entered a Las Vegas hotel room to retrieve sports memorabilia Simpson claimed had been stolen from him. The jury disagreed.
Guilty.
Simpson was sentenced to 33 years in prison, but was released on parole after 9 years. Out of the spotlight, the All-American hero and American pariah died as a disgraced but free man.
And Glenda, as you heard, he did serve 9 years in prison for that conviction. But of course, O.J. Simpson dead at the age of 76.
Revered, jeered, so many moments in between.
So many.
All right. Thanks a lot, Mike.